it's time for another review. Hello everyone, thanks once again for tuning into the channel. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at Cobb Vanth. This is based on his appearance in the season 2 of The Mandalorian. But if you remove the armor that's around him, it looks like he will also be the figure that appeared in the Book of Boba Fett. So we're going to get him out the box. We're going to take a look at him. Take a look at the things that he comes with, and then we'll jump into some pretty cool poses and photos that we can pull off with this figure. So let's jump right into it and take a look inside. So first off, you can see that this is just your standard Star Wars box that the Hot Toys figures usually come in. There's really nothing, significant about it other than, showing the alternate look. But this is typically how they have the figures set up whenever you receive a Star Wars figure. They always come in these type of 2 boxes, and then on the inside we have our little insert already in one of our just a dynamic pose that the figure comes in. I will say I need to see this in person because I don't really see Timothy Oliphant in the head sculpt, but these are just photos, so let me see what it looks like in person, because sometimes you look at things just for marketing photos and things like that. It's you see it one way, but then when you actually see it in hand, it's a different story. So let's go ahead and let's take the plastic off. You already have your little accessories that you have in the tray, which we're going to take a look at in a moment. But let's see. Let's take a look at this thing right now up front. I don't know. You tell me. What it's how does that look? As far as it's also one of the things that I do is I want to see it in different kinds of lighting, because you always see promo pictures and things like that where just kind of lit all the way around, but to really see the true likeness of a figure, because most of the time when you look at characters or look at actors and things like that, they don't have all these lights coming from different angles, and so therefore it's kind of, you see them in a different way. So it's like particular kind of lighting that shows it. But I gotta say, I mean, it does kind of look that way. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to tell. But either way, I mean, I will say that the head sculpt is done really well. The details in it looks really, really good. I mean, for me personally, I can't do something like this. I just really don't have the skills to do a job like this. But I will say it does look like a really good sculpt. But again, I need to get them in specific types of lighting so I can really see if I can pull that off as far as getting that look. But overall, I will say the head sculpt is nice, is well done. Let's see. So when it comes to the rest of the figure and the armor, I will say this is not how I'm going to display him, simply because, I mean, Boba Fett, I already have a Boba Fett, more than one, and so this is a unique character, so I really wouldn't want to even pose him with Boba Fett's armor on. By the time he made his appearance in the Book of Boba, this suit was gone and he had his own unique look. So that's kind of how I'm going to keep him displayed in his own unique look. I will say that one other thing that I noticed, even when I saw a few other reviews already, when I see it now in hand, that scarf just looks a little too clean. It was a bit worn on whenever he had it, whenever you saw him with it, it was a bit worn, which makes sense. You're in an area where it's desert, so you can't really have something this clean. And really, when you look at the rest of the outfit, it has a little bit of weathering on the clothes as well. So for this one to be so bright and clean, it just really just makes it stand out. So we're going to see if possibly we can change that a little bit. But I would say first impressions, it does look really well done. I specifically like the pants that he's wearing, just all with the patches and everything. That just makes his outfit look so unique. The armor pretty much looks the same as all the other Boba Fett armors that are on there. So this is typically the same type of stuff. But I will say the tailoring of the clothes is nice, is well done. We take a look at his blaster, which is also another unique thing about just different characters in the Star Wars lore. It's like sometimes characters are identified by their type of weapons that they have. So this guy is no exception. He does have a unique gun that sets apart from other typical just standard blasters. This is something that's typically for him. And then we have his rifle, which also looks really nice, really well done. So it's pretty good. The other thing I do like about this figure, which I'm going to take a closer look in just a moment, is the unique stand. Normally when we get these type of figures, especially these Star Wars figures, they always came with the same stand. And finally we have something different. So let's take a look at that. So this is the unique stand that he comes with. Finally, we have something that looks a little different. I do like it has, two separate pieces. So you can actually position it, in different ways. You can push it here or you can push it there or just not have it there at all. And just have like this, kind of like this wood step. Very similar to like the Old West where they would have like the wood planks on there. So this is actually something that's really cool to have. So yeah, this is finally we have something different to use. So this we'll see how it looks as far as the display and everything. But yeah, I do like the weathering that has been done on this. This is a really good job. So just taking a quick look at a few of the accessories that he has, and then we'll jump right into some photos. This is the jetpack that he comes with. I mean, it's very similar to the other one that comes with the Boba Fett. Either way, the color paint application is really well done on there. I mean, this is typical Hot Toys stuff. I will say they always do a really good job when it comes to paint jobs for different types of accessories and everything. It's also really good. I did notice that the rocket that comes with the figure is different than what Boba Fett would normally have. Almost looks like some kind of candy piece or something like that, but it's still pretty good. And then you add in the fire effect for that, so you can stick it into the jetpack, so it slides right in. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. But again, I really won't be using too much of this stuff simply because I'm just not really going for the Boba Fett stuff. The gloves, that's one of the other things I do like about it. The paint application on it is really cool. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for finger gloves. It's just just a cool look to me. So yeah, this is a really good paint application for it. The other thing I was noticing is that my drink looks a little weird. Looks like the drink is kind of floating in the air. I think it's just kind of moving around a little bit. Let me see if I can maybe get it down. Oh, there we go. It's down to the bottom. So I guess you could just gotta force around with it a little bit and just kind of get the juice down. I don't know if anybody else has done that way, but it was just kind of odd that it was kind of floating in the air, some magic juice or something. So, but either way, these are just a few of the accessories. There's other, flames and whatnot that he comes with, but again, this is really not what I'm going for. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into the photos and see how everything comes out. I'll take this time now to thank you very much for tuning in to the channel. You guys are always appreciated. Thank you for purchasing the Toytography magazine. I'm glad that it's still getting great reviews and people are still enjoying it. They're enjoying the articles and being able to put in their photos and things like that. You're welcome to come over to our Facebook page. That's that way you can check out the Toytography magazine, catch all the latest news for it, and be able to share your photos as well as see new photos that we post. So thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video.